G'day, Darkrealmers. It's horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott here with you once again. Have you ever thought about what you'd do if you could have anything by just wishing for it? Well, today's movie may make you think twice about that. Hey, if this is your first trip to the Diaries, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to keep up with the best in horror reviews from books, movies, a bit of creepypasta, and some Hollywood trivia, trailers, and so forth, then hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and you'll always be up to date. All right, Dark Realmers, today's review is a 2017 movie called Wish Upon, and we're going to be looking at it right now. Yeah. Well, Dark Realmers, I'm sure you've all heard the old saying, be careful what you wish for. And this is a movie that takes that and shows you exactly what it means, okay? Now, it's very, very loosely based on the story The Monkey Paw. And if you've ever read that, that is absolutely terrifying. And countless movies over the years have used that as their inspiration for horror stories about people that have gotten their own wishes and the consequences that those wishes bring. Now, in this story, young Clare Shannon, she's still recovering from the traumatic events of her childhood where she saw her mother commit suicide. Now, she's also got problems because her father goes around and scrounges things from rubbish dumps and bins and so forth for things that can be fixed up and sold. She lives in a really dumpy, run-down house, and of course she's the target for all the bullies at school, especially the popular girls and ubiquitous bitch that every high school has. But luckily she has got a couple of friends. Now, in this story, Claire's dad finds an old box and he polishes it up and gives it to her for her birthday, and it turns out to be a Chinese wish box. Now, very innocently, it starts off, she makes a wish, not a very nice wish, but she has to prove that it's more than coincidence. Well, before I say any more, Dark Realmers, here's the movie trailer to give you an idea of how the story goes.
Mama?
Claire, you find anything?
Seven wishes. My bad. I wish Darcy Chapman would just go rot. I can wish for anything. Money.
Get in! What is happening right now?
Love. Did that just happen?
There have been others who've had the box. They and everyone they loved all died. When the music ends, the blood price is paid. It's a demon.
What does it want?
Your soul.
I wish.
You can't control it. It's controlling you.
I didn't know that any of this would happen. What's wrong with you? It's your fault.
I wish.
Oh, nasty. Now, the thing I thought about this movie straight away, Dark Realmers, was that even though it's competently done, I was immediately reminded of another movie. And there's a scene where Claire wishes something nasty to happen to the school bully, the school bitch, Darcy. And straight away my mind flipped back to the movie The Craft, where the same thing happened, where instead of a wishing box, witchcraft was used to get revenge on the school bitch. Okay, and that's the trouble with the movie Darkrealmers. Even though it's very competently done, and there's some good scenes in there, especially there is one scene in particular that I really do give credit to the writers and the filmmakers, and that's where Claire makes a wish and we get two scenes that keep jumping between each other. There's one of her father changing a tyre by the roadside, and there's one of her friend in an elevator. And we know that one of them's going to die, because that's the price you pay. She gets what she wants, someone's got to die, because there's an evil entity associated with this wish box. But I was on the edge of my seat wondering which one of these people was going to die. And the directors and the scriptwriters have done it so well that you almost think you know who it is, and then something will happen. Fate will step in and that one doesn't die, and then the other one doesn't look like they're going to die. So there's some good scenes in here, Darkrealmers, but as I said at the beginning, this is very loosely based on the book short story The Monkey Paw, and that's been used countless times. Now, this is obviously made for a younger audience who probably don't know the story, but there are literally hundreds of movies that have taken this theme and adapted it, okay? And this is one of those movies that, while it has some good points going for it in terms of it's competently written, it's directed quite well, there's nothing really original in it for us, Darkrealmers, okay? Now, as soon as we cut to a character after Claire's made a wish, or not long after she's made a wish, we know, yeah, that character's going to snuff it, okay? And it doesn't matter whether they're good, bad, or, indifferent characters. We know they're going to snuff it, and it's just the only thing we don't know is the manner in which they're going to die. Now, there's a scene there where you'll be able to work out basically how the character's going to die. So it's all very formulaic. It's a good movie in terms of what it attempts to do. Okay, it does touch on obsession and greed, because even when Claire becomes aware of what this box does and what it's capable of, she still won't let it go. I don't need 7 wishes, I'll stop now. But one of her friends steals the box, and we see Claire how obsessed she is with getting it back. How dare you? And it's good like that. But that comes towards the end of the movie. And as I said, it's one of those films where you'll know what's going to happen, okay? In terms of the wishes she makes, we know for a fact that someone's going to die, that she has 7 wishes, and that when the music in the music box, wish box, stops playing, that's when the entity claims a soul, and that's the soul of the person that made the wishes. Now, the good thing is you can find this movie on Netflix. Great. And if you don't have Netflix, don't worry. You can check it out for yourselves on DVD and Blu-ray. Now, like I said, it's very competently made. It's just not different enough to warrant a really, really, high rating from me. But it's a good movie, worth watching, definitely. Okay, Darkrealmers, well, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and let me know in the comments whether you've actually seen Wish Upon yourself, or if the trailer has made you a little bit curious to see it. Okay, I'd be interested to know. Alright, Darkrealmers, that's it from me, Michael J. Elliott. Now, if you come across a Chinese wish box and you do make a wish, make sure you do it in the light. Okay, bye for now.